Hello! So we're back in liyue again today. Thought we could knock out a few more of these blue world quests that keep popping up every time I come here. So we'll start over there and see where we go. Manager Kwan. How did this happen? Something wrong? Oh, what would it be if not the problem with the Blackcliff Forge? Things were going so well for us too. All production was high and workplace accidents were low. But a band of monsters suddenly came out of nowhere and took over one of our work sites. The Millilith tried to give them the boot many times, but they returned with greater numbers every single time. To ensure the workers' safety, I had to pull everyone back from the area. But if that site is down, the production pressures on the others go up. This could throw the whole Forge's production schedules into disarray. And I would go myself to investigate, but I dare not leave my daughter here or bring her along. If you would, traveller, could you go to that work site and help me check it out? Leave it to me. Thanks. I'll be waiting for you here.
I just like to make people smile.
Okay. That's the Blackcliff Forge area. I thought we didn't have that area yet. And they were going to add it in at some point. I could be wrong, I suppose. Misremembering. Let's go. I love going around at sunset or sunrise. It just makes the lighting of everything just like magic. Look at that. So gorgeous. Of course, it's no matter where you go, but there's something very magical about liyue. Let's go beat up some dudes, shall we?
Scatter!
Come a little click.
Heal.
Propagate!
You're in for a little shock.
I'm gonna have to go get you now, aren't I?
Germinate!
Let's spark things.
Scatter! Stay put! Let's dance!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Propagate!
It's the one time I regret not having a pyro character on the team. Doesn't happen often, let me tell you. I mean, it happens every time I go to Dragonspine. Or even a second. But I usually swap out Barbara for Amber, even if it kind of ruins my team. At least I don't get frozen all over the place. Oh, we've got treasure hoarders as well.
There's no end to this. Another test subject.
Another
You
test.
play! You're up!
Europa!
Come a little.
Mind.
Ha!
Come a little closer.
what you got? Imagine you're in the middle of a sword fight, or a fist fight, or any kind of fight, and suddenly you notice your opponent, who has been easily defeating you and your friends, just stops in the middle of you, like fighting for your absolute life, to pick a flower for cooking with. Like, just how annoyed would you feel? Especially knowing that you were about to get obliterated yourself. Yeah. I'd be pretty mad. To be honest, I'd be pretty peeved. And I find that
You're in for a little
hilarious.
shock. Don't be such a brute. Yep. Yeah. Hup, he.
Scatter!
Come a little closer.
Come and interact. I'm not gonna leave you alive, buddy. Oh, goddamn. I didn't want to do this.
Let the show begin.
Come a little closer.
That was more fighting than I expected to have to do. Well, it's all cleaned up now. Should be able to carry on as normal. What's the situation? It's full of monsters. That's so. It seems like that work site can't be reopened, but we killed them all. I understand. Please take this as thanks. But at this rate, our quotas are going to require some extensions. I have to find some place where we can start work. I see. Does it show any more on the map here? Because I'm pretty sure there were more up this way. And I know there was some. What was that? Yeah. The docks. I'm wanting to get these out of the way for ages. Okay. Wonder how Mum is doing and Dad as well. Oh, traveller. What are you doing here? I remember you asked me how to go to Inazuma last time. I've been to Inazuma. You did go. And you managed to come back. You live up to your reputation as a warrior. Your abilities are far beyond those of ordinary folks like me. Oh right, if you don't mind, can you do me a favour? What's wrong? When I left Inazuma, I left without saying goodbye. Ever since I was little, I've longed for the world outside of Inazuma. I liked to travel and I disliked being controlled by my parents. After they issued the Vision Hunt Decree, the atmosphere in Inazuma has become increasingly suffocating. That's why I decided to leave my hometown. When I came to Liyue, although I managed to find a way to survive, I couldn't find a reliable person to send a message to my family back home. Can I ask you for a favour to help deliver a letter to my parents? Do you want to go back and take a look? Although I miss my parents, if I go back now, I'm afraid I won't be able to leave anymore. I don't have the ability to come and go freely like you. No matter what, I wouldn't dare go back. I'll be happy if you can take this letter to Inazuma. I really wouldn't ask for anything more. By the way, my father's name is Yo, and my mother's name is Michiru. I'll mark their address on the map for you. After leaving my hometown, I've experienced a lot. Now I know that if I want to become an independent and strong woman, I can't just rely on my parents like before. I've decided that I won't go back to my hometown in the near future. If I encounter any difficulties outside, I will face them by myself. I think my parents will be proud of me if I can do that. I also wrote about my determination in the letter, so please take it to my parents. Okay, let's go. Let's go to Inazuma and give this letter to her parents right away. It's a shame I didn't do these quests sooner, to be honest, because some of the lines don't make sense now that we've fixed it. Not quite fully fixed, but the Vision Hunt decree is no longer in is no longer a problem. So it's a shame that we can't actually bring her back to her family.
Just me.
How many dishes should we make for lunch tomorrow? Our kids can eat a lot these days. Let's just cook more. Who might you be? Would you happen to be Atsuko's parents? Yes, we are. What can I do for you? Atsuko asked me to bring you this letter. Letter? Why would that child suddenly want to write a letter to us? The letter is quite long. I mean, she's back at home already, so if she wants to say something, she should just say it to us directly. Excuse me? Traveler, it sounds like you're surprised. It's true that Atsuko was traveling abroad before, but she's come back now. We literally not 2 minutes ago were talking to her on the docks of Liyue. Why does she want to send a letter to us when she's already back home with us? Did you mistake us for someone else? Wait a minute, dear. I had a brief scan of the letter. The handwriting and the way it's written, it's definitely from our daughter. The letter also says that she doesn't plan to come back in the near future, and tells us to take care of ourselves. What does this all mean? Could it be that she came back on her own whilst getting this traveller to deliver this letter to us? I feel there might be a misunderstanding. After that child comes home, we'll ask her. Unfortunately, Atsuko had matters to attend to today. After she's back, we'll ask her for clarification. If it's okay with you, please find us tomorrow evening. We'll get that child to explain everything to you. No, why only the evening? That child says she's busy working. She leaves the house the entire day after breakfast. Yeah, every day she leaves early and comes back late. We only get to see her in the evening, so we aren't sure what she's really up to. Anyway, please come over tomorrow evening. If that child has done something wrong, we'll make sure she apologizes to you in person. We're really sorry that you had to travel such a long way. That Atsuko, if only she was more well behaved. Well, that's weird. Let's just skip straight. Oh, why am I doing that? Skip straight over. Oh, it's gonna be all the way around, isn't it? That's fine. I'm very confused. What's happening here? Because nobody else knows how to use the teleporters. Except us. Because they all just think that they're like weird relics. And they don't know what they're used for. So she straight up just couldn't have come to the house. It's physically impossible.
It's nearly time.
Atsuko should be back now. Let's knock on the door. They seem to be talking about something. That being said, I wonder what happened to the tanuki that we rescued before. You're too kind. That tanuki only had a minor scrape on its leg. If you let it be in the bushes, it would have recovered by itself. couldn't help it. It was looking at me with tears in its eyes. It was very pitiful. My conscience just wouldn't let me. Forget it. It's never wrong to do good deeds. It's just that it ate a bit too much, nearly as much as me. Knock knock. Who is it? I'm the traveller that came here before. Ah, I remember you. Please wait here. Hello, I'm Atsuko. Nice to see you again. Sorry, I was homesick. After I gave you the letter, I changed my mind and took a ship back to Inazuma. Sorry for not clarifying things before and making you travel so far. Does she have a cut on her leg? Doesn't look like it. How did you return to Inazuma? Ah, I had my ways. You don't have to worry about that. I've prepared the payment for you. Please take it. Thanks for your help. Hurry, hurry up and go about the rest of your day. Don't tell me what to do. How come the things that Atsuko are telling us now are different than what it was before? If returning to Inazuma was so easy, why did you ask us for help in the first place? And what happened to your business in liyue? Business? What business? I had a business in liyue? Ah, that kind of stuff is unimportant. Nothing is more important than family. I already entrusted it all to someone else. Hang on. The real Atsuko had trouble finding a job in liyue. There's no way that she'd suddenly become rich. Who are you? I'm Atsuko, of course. I look like Atsuko and sound like Atsuko. What's there to be suspicious about? Look here, stop being so persistent. Forget it. I won't talk to you anymore. I've got work tomorrow. I'm heading off now. Well, that's weird. Atsuko, that child. Why did she get angry all of a sudden? Sorry about that, traveller. That child must be too tired from her work. But you saw her for yourselves. That's our daughter. That letter. Maybe that child forgot about it. But in any case, we'd still like to thank you for the trouble you went through. As for the payment, would you be able to wait any longer? Is there anything wrong? Nothing of that sort. We can still afford the payment. You know how we told you that Atsuko goes to work during the day? The payment that she receives has always been strange. She always brings back weird seeds or some wild fruits, but she never brings back mora. Even though things like that do have some value, we have to sell them first. For a traveller like you, I guess mora would be more convenient. Please come here again tomorrow. By then we should be able to give you the mora. Oh, come on. Why do you keep making me skip time? That's fine. I'll just wait and stare into your house all night until you've sold everything. Where did our daughter run off to? What's the matter? Even if she's working the next day, Atsuko usually says something to us before leaving. But today she left without saying anything. After you left yesterday, Atsuko said she was tired and went straight to her room to sleep. By the time we got up the next day, she wasn't in bed anymore. We tried looking everywhere for her. My husband searched far and wide. However, even after half a day, we still couldn't find any traces of our daughter. Did that child go off on another journey again? What a troublesome child. Calm down, dear. I'll look for her again. Please sweep Atsuko's room first. After that child left, she didn't close the window properly. A lot of leaves blew into the room. Before I forget, here's the payment. Please take it. That child, Atsuko. Where is she off to this time? That's very weird. I wonder if she's still at the docks. Should we go check? I'm gonna go see if she's still there. Cause that was really weird, and she couldn't possibly have come all the way out there. I know there's supposed to be like a lag, like a time gap. But honestly, because she'd still be walking around somewhere here, wouldn't she? Is that her there? Um. Yeah, local greetings. About the letter to your family. Oh, you've delivered it to my parents, have you? Thank you very much. It's a relief to know they're doing well. My mother would likely keep worrying, while my father would try to comfort her while keeping his own worries in his heart. It was only after leaving that I realized how much they must miss. I'm really sorry for making them worry. Well, that was weird, and we get no explanation. I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious what happened in that they were like, there was like a daughter swap, but it was a tanuki, but very strange. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.